When he do this, and listen to y'all.
You like that beat? You like that beat, Golden Child, don't you? When that beat dropped there and your head was bobbing, I made that beat myself. Who made that beat, Julio?
Hello.
Who?
Chills.
Okay, I thought you made it.
I'll pass it off to him, Joe.
Oh, he
Doctored it up. It's in my head, make the beat, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Julie's in the building. Kim's in the building. How are you, Kim?
Blessed, black, and highly favored. How about yourself?
We have a special guest in the building tonight. Kim, give him a nice introduction.
Yes, we have this amazing young man that I have had the opportunity to, deep dive into the last couple days or whatever, because y'all know I likes to do my research or whatever. Ybkgoldenchild. Okay, and you know I got some questions about that. Golden Child. Let's give him a round of applause, folks.
It's nice to be here. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
No, thank you. Oh, I know it. Humble, nice, gracious. Let me tell y'all, I'm still about manners. I don't care in what form or whatever. Then he has them. So we are appreciative. Thank you for joining us.
And there goes good one. Why you can't good one and shit?
How you doing today, sir?
I'm good.
Thank you for being here.
Okay.
Unapologetic podcast on all podcast platforms and on all social media platforms. We're joined today by the Golden Child. What are you wearing?
This is a Basquiat.
Hold on.
A limited edition Basquiat jacket and some Young and Reckless cargo pants.
Okay.
And the red ones, Air Force Ones.
Okay, well, why don't you, take a step back, push the chair back instead of since I just wanted to know what the jacket is, but you went to just put it. Okay. Okay, good.
Okay.
And you young enough to show them the shoe since you wanted to shout the shoe. I'll show them the shoe that you got.
Now the only thing that I know I know who Basquiat is, of course, but the only thing that I actually know that he is the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything else.
Yeah, I heard of the Basquiat shit, but I ain't never seen.
Tell them who Basquiat is.
Basquiat, he's a black artist, basically. I think he's from New York.
Damn, I didn't know that shit.
And I don't know. He's just just a lot of black people look up to him because he's a black artist. Honestly,
Low key, was never flashy. Yeah. That's who they say Jay-Z is mirroring his hair after, because that's how he's Basquiat.
Oh, that's crazy.
And is that where you going with the hair too? With the hair?
Not really. I'm just growing mine out right now.
He said,
I tell him wear his crown, Joe. Wear your crown.
And now is Reckless? Is that black too, or?
No, this is actually just a skate brand, Young and
Nice.
Reckless.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's owned by I don't know. I know Rob Dyrdek's. I think it's Rob Dyrdek's cousin or something.
Oh, shut up! Now I know that name. Okay.
Like that.
That's good.
Good. All right, we learned things. That's what I'm talking about. The youth, y'all keep us on trend, because I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I knew was the shoes. Shout out to Nelly.
Well, you knew Basquiat.
Well, I know who Basquiat is. I didn't realize that it was that it was a tag for clothes.
Oh, okay.
This is the first time I've actually seen it.
You knew who it was.
I knew who the artist was.
I didn't know he was black.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
Learn something every day.
Learn something new every day.
Every day.
We have a new generation of people coming up, and I don't think we were that far off from our parents.
True.
Maybe not even our grandparents, but from our generation to our kids is a drastic change.
Y'all teach us a lot.
Yes.
We behind.
Wait. Because see, I've been to different. Right?
You do?
Yeah, my uncle ain't too much older than me, but when the first time he heard Jay-Z, he called it noise. I was gonna fight his ass. Now, wait. He said, "You don't know about real rapping." He started naming Cool G rapping.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, alright, Joe. But so now, when my son get in the car and be going to put Triple X, Tanacia, all them little weird
XXX Tentacion.
Man, it's I heard his name pronounced so many different ways. I call him Triple X.
Ain't it Tentacion, right?
XX Tanacia.
Yeah.
I thought it was attention at first.
God bless the dead.
Extension,
Yeah.
So like it's the same. It's hard for us to realize that if you go talk to your mother, she looks at you just like we look at these kids.
I guess I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, young man.
Are we able to say your age here?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24
That's
years
good.
old, and you are a rapper, and you are a avid reader. You know,
And an influencer at that. Good
absolutely,
job.
absolutely. So tell us a little bit about your music and the direction and all of that good stuff. How you got started?
Okay, I got started in music. Basically, I've been rapping since I was young. I probably made my first song when I was like 11.
Wow.
But I didn't start taking it serious until like, honestly, I turned like 18, and I just read this book, and it just opened my eyes that being like an artist is actually like a viable business that you can do. So I don't know, it's like after I read that book, I just decided to just go for it, really.
Take your craft seriously.
Yeah.
Now, do you consider your rap drill rap?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
No? Oh,
I
okay.
already
I'm sorry, I had to
Because
ask.
I listen to every song, so like I listen to every track, and like I say, when he sent me the link to you, and I saw that in your bio, because he sent me the link. I don't know if that's your page that it takes you to when you tap on it, but I had to go to iTunes because like some of the mixes were too low. So I found you on Apple Music or whatever, and like the volume increased or whatever. But as I was on your first page, when I saw you put something reading in the description, I went back out like, wait, did I hit the right thing? Because I ain't never seen no motherfucking rapper put avid reader and leader and all that. It threw me off because like I say, for all his fans or whatever, like when I looked at him, I didn't know his age. Because in his background picture, you just see the goatee. So I'm like, okay, this is an older dude. But when he walked in, I'm like, oh, this would be like my little brother or some shit, yo. So like you kind of playing two worlds to me. Like you young, you got the look of a young man, but seeing reading makes me like, okay, this got to be like an old soul or something. Because to market yourself as that, like you already like putting yourself in a different lane, and it could go left or it could go right. And after listening to some of your music, which we'll get to or whatever, I could see like, okay, so he got his own little lane. And I think when Goodwin asked you about the YBK, when I see YBK and I see you from outside, I'm instantly going over, okay, so he must be from 45th. But like, what does your initial, what do those three letters mean before yo?
It just means young black kings.
I fucking knew it. I could have bet money.
Okay, that was so
I'm like,
simple.
but I'm a hold it because it's a game set. I needed to be confirmed.
Okay.
But no, that's real dope or whatever.
Nice.
Like I saw the golden child. I'm like, this is gonna be young black king. But it was just, I'm like, it's too obvious. It's not gonna be that. That's why I lead with it or whatever. But
Nice.
interesting enough.
YBK, Young Black King Golden Child. You are a Cancer.
Yeah.
What is your birthday?
7-1.
7-1.
Wow. Oh, Lord.
7-1. You're my Cancer brother. I'm 7-7. All
wow.
right. I saw that 6'9" in the bio. I said, okay, this is gonna be a good night.
Nice.
You know, you share a birthday with the legendary Missing Misdemeanor Ellie.
I don't know if he knows who's that is.
Missy Elliott?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's like his grandmother.
She's a Cancer boy. 7-1. So, where are you from?
I'm from here, Chicago.
Where? What area?
Like 87th.
And what?
Like Halstead, 87th, the Halstead area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's west, southwest.
Yeah, sort of,
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah.
Like by the metrics, but yeah.
But technically, Halstead is west.
Yeah, but we don't really.
Oh, y'all be
acknowledge
killing
it.
me. I'm
You
sorry.
gotta know.
I'm
Halstead
actually
is
born and
west
raised
on
in
the
Carthage.
south side.
You see what I'm saying?
But it's
right. We don't-
southwest.
On the
But
south
to
side
us
is
it's
west
more-
because we go so far east on the south side.
Yeah.
See, where we're from,
It's
Halstead
north.
is
it's a north side street.
Halstead is not north.
It's not west on the north side.
It's just house.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So who are some of your musical influences, being 24, growing up and getting into the rap game?
Growing up, I listened to like a lot of Drake and Lil Wayne.
Damn.
2 Chainz. And honestly, like Kanye West.
Okay.
And now, like my biggest influences, I would have to say are like Kanye West again. Probably Lil Durk.
Okay.
And those like the main 2 people I listen to now. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Oh wow.
Kanye and Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Chicago connections. Okay.
Those
I
are the main
can
people I
respect
listen to.
that.
Okay.
As you tremble, but we won't point that out. But I saw your original tremble when he named Drake and Kanye growing up, and all 3 of us aged ourselves like, what do you mean growing up listening to Kanye? And it just hit us.
So were you? I mean, but I do have to ask. No Biggie, no Tupac. I mean, because the thing is, I know majority of entertainers they still go backwards, all the way back.
Yeah, I know them, but I don't know their music that well.
Okay.
I know some of Tupac music and I know some of Biggie music too,
Okay.
but just not as much as I haven't listened to them as much as I listen to like, those other people that I named.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah, and that's and I want to do another show.
I do want to say though, just even though I haven't I don't listen to Tupac music that much. I've read books about him.
There you go.
And honestly, I respect him immensely. He was more than an artist.
Yes.
I got nothing but love for him, so that's just me.
Yeah,
Love that. Yes.
That's the right answer.
And as the Fab Five, we did a show on the greatest rappers, and I want to say it was either Biggie or Tupac that won.
Out.
But I completely disagree with that. Now they weren't even alive long enough. The catalog is not long enough. I think that many people like Lil Wayne. I see we can go back to Lil Wayne.
Jay-Z. It's you're not gonna talk to me past Jay-Z. I understand why. For his era, I don't want them to feel bullied to where if you haven't heard Tupac or whatever, you're not accredited or whatever. But for him to be Kanye, that's enough for me to be like, okay, you kind of know where it started, and then Lil Wayne is the bridge to all.
Yeah, true.
Cause you know what I'm saying? We grew up with Lil Wayne, but they probably see Lil Wayne how I see Jay-Z.
True.
So he named enough artists, past and present, that kind of lets you know he know his stuff or whatever.
So I do want to ask this about Kanye. What is the last album that you thought was great from Kanye?
Honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The one he just dropped.
Let's
that
go.
was good.
Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond.
Stop playing, Kim.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Did you get to experience the experience at Soldier Field?
No, I didn't get to experience that, but still,
Okay.
I heard the music and it was good. And honestly, I know some people that went there too. They said it was good. So
It was interesting. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, Kim is biased. Don't you say Kanye 3 times?
I respect.
She go to Kansas. House
I respect anybody that can stand on who they like. Me personally, College Dropout was maybe the last time that I felt any connection.
That's kind of harsh.
That's
I'm just keeping it a buck, and maybe College Dropout was the last time I acknowledged him.
That is crazy
sorry.
to me.
But again, also I think all of you are biased too. Kanye is from Chicago. It's very hard for me to argue Kanye with anybody from the city because I truly believe y'all would forgive him for anything.
Let me just ask you this. I'm just curious.
Sure.
What did College Dropout has that you feel like he lost now that his new music just not?
See, personally, College, I could relate more to him. He seemed, and I don't mean this in a negative way or whatever. Kanye seemed normal. He seemed level.
Real.
Yeah, he seemed real. He seemed level. It felt like he understood us as a people. I kind of feel like with Twisted. Twisted.
Fantasy.
Yeah, it
That was
kind
a good
of
album.
right. It was decent. I could get through some of it, but some of it I was just like, okay, I don't really know where we going with this, but okay. But again, for me, College Dropout.
What about Graduation?
College Dropout.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You are amazing.
Well, you pointed out Lil Wayne being that bridge, and I think that is very accurate because Lil Wayne we grew up with Lil Wayne.
Yes.
I think Lil Wayne is exactly our
Yeah,
age.
he and I is right.
And I heard Lil Wayne on the radio today. He was on somebody's remix,
He was on Moneybag Yo Waukesha.
Moneybag Waukesha. I like Waukesha.
Yeah, I knew that'd be.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But so you throw the foolish beat on for you. It's you. They won by giving you that beat.
Okay.
The Shanti and the
No, I like it's not the beat. I can listen.
But
to
I know
the
that'll pull you right in. Once you hear that beat pattern, you're gonna hear it out.
But I was glad to hear Lil Wayne on the Waukesha remix.
Look how you say
I call a lot of people Waukesha now because I know. So you are not like most rappers because you are actually you're positive and you encourage people to read, which I don't even like to really read, but most kids, you have to pretty much force them to read. So how did reading get into the act?
Honestly, like I was just thinking about ways I could make money doing what I like. So honestly, I just was honest with myself. I asked myself, what do you like to do? I said I like reading, and then I was like, well, maybe I could like make a book club, and I just decided to do it. So I just like reading. So, and the thing about it is, I understand that not a lot of people like reading. Sometimes I'll be reading, I'll be like, dang, I wish I could talk to somebody about it.
See, to me, it was the exact opposite because I would rather read than do most things. Like, I am literally the person that if I get caught in the series, my whole weekend will go away. Like, I will wake up on Monday, like, what you do this weekend? Like, damn, I didn't do nothing. Read on the couch or whatever. So I loved it. I was going through the videos. Tell us about the book that your book club is reading now.
The last book we read was Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's a book on financial literacy. Financial literacy is basically a subject that a lot of people struggle with, and it's not taught in schools. So if more people read that book, especially like, Black people who are stereotypically the poorest people, like we would at least be able to, change our condition or at least shift it in, a positive direction. You'll be able to manage your money better at the very least is what I think. And that's one of my favorite books.
I totally agree. And it's called the Social Book Club.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, like it's still like a social experience. Like it's still fun. Honestly, we be having like game nights, movie nights, all type of stuff. It's just like if you want to get more like, interact with me more. So, it's cool. Like, Social Book Club. Follow me on my Instagram at Ybkgoldenchild. Click the link in my bio. And I hope to see you there.
Yes.
Whoa.
Tell us where we can find you on all social media platforms.
Yeah, all my social media is at Ybkgolden, Golden, Child, CHILD, at Ybkgoldenchild. I'm on everything. And like I said, if you click the link in my bio, not only can you potentially register to sign up for my upcoming book club meeting, I'll also give you a free bookmark. So click the link in my bio and I got you.
So you took that right. So the bookmark, please explain to me why.
It's just like an affordable way to, just connect with people. Like if you're a reader, then I know like people who I see like who read. And like they don't have no bookmark, like
I know I fold my pages
that's
down.
I shouldn't. So as
a
reader, like you'll appreciate that. So what I'm saying.
I love that. Yeah, I love the style. I love that it's handwritten. I love that all your information is on it.
Yeah. I do want to say like I do appreciate you guys for having. So I do want to give you guys a free copy of my book.
He brought it up in front of me. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Tell us about this.
The name of that book is called Hustle. It's basically a guide on how to grind in the business world like you're from the streets. It's just, like a lot of people see like, even though like, I'm from like the south side of Chicago, I'm still like very like business savvy. So, like, and part of being like just a good business person is just being professional and stuff like that. Like even if you are from the streets, like you got to be professional if you want to be successful. So this book is just, like a lot of things that I learned about being an entrepreneur. It's an excellent book to start out with. It's not that big. I done read some big books that take months to read. So this is a small book that you could read in one evening and, just be on your way to like being a great entrepreneur, really.
We appreciate it. Thank you. That was actually my next question about your book. So this is do you see what I mean by professional and polished?
Absolutely.
Gotta love it. And 24.
No, man, good one saying that we weren't doing this shit at 24.
At 24.
I guarantee you, I was making a baby. At 24.
Oh, okay.
And it's a book on that.
No, they got books on that. Like,
He's soothing me.
even like people who okay, like I don't know. Sometimes I see like like parents who like just rough with their kids and stuff like that. It's like I don't know if we just encourage like our friends and family to read books on parenting and stuff like that. Like I be telling people like it's a book for everything. Any
really
problem
is.
that you have, you can find a book on it, and that book is the solution to your problems. I challenge you to find a book on a subject, or find a subject, or a area of study, a field of study where there's not no books written. You ain't gonna find it, but if you do, I'll give you $1,000.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. This is true.
Yeah, so there is a book for every subject. There's a song for every subject, for every emotion.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
let's talk about the music. Huli, let's talk about some of the music that you enjoy.
Well, my favorite song of yours was where was it? I think it was All Smiles. Like I let that play about 3 straight times because I felt like that was the most. Cause first of all, before I get to the song, like your instrumentals are they authentic? Are you pulling from people off YouTube? Are you making them? Like how that's going?
Well, I'm just basically buying them.
Okay. Cause I was gonna say like a lot of your beats before I even get to the actual songs like kind of pull me in. It's the one with the island picture.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh, Take It Easy.
Yeah, Take It Easy. I'm like, man, it's kind of like a polished beat. So because your bio don't let me know if you also produce your music, like a lot of your beats pull me in or whatever. Like what I like about All Smiles is like it's definitely a song for me because the title I didn't know what I was gonna go into and get, and like your flow was on point on that. Like out of all the songs, that was the most complete song, and that's why I just letting it come run back. But also on your EP, my favorite song on there was No Coming Back.
Oh, okay.
So No Coming Back and All Signs kind of gave me that flavor. You made the song, so you know what kind of bump you had going, that little vibe you had. That pulled me in. But what threw me off was seeing Fred Hampton freestyle. But now that I know you so well read, when I see Fred Hampton, because remember I didn't know your age, I didn't know what to go into it looking for, and I was impressed, like to even pay homage to Fred, and you didn't miss a beat on it. That I liked it. I listened to Teed Up. I got why that would be your single. Waterboy, I heard that on your website and it was low.
Okay.
So like I actually got to re-listen to Waterboy on Apple Music to hear it turned up because it was like real low. I really couldn't hear it, and I love the hood. This is the one that I thought would be similar to All Smiles. I see I Love the Hood, and you just flipped it all the way. Like, okay, well, this is not what I thought he was going to do. But what I do appreciate when I listen to up-and-coming artists, I start picturing you with features. I Love the Hood 100%. Do you listen to Toby Lou?
No, I don't.
He's from Chicago. 100% with how you rap. I'm like, he needs to come. Like Toby Lou, I check him out.
Okay.
He probably around your age or maybe like a year or two old. He makes those type of songs.
Okay.
So then when I heard No Coming Back, for some reason I just wanted Cameron to come in because you had the little the soul beat or whatever, and I'm like, man, if Cam just came in right now, it'll fuck my head up. But overall, like I say, now that I know that you're a younger artist, a lot of things make sense. Because when I went into it, I didn't know anything about you. And I see like it was positive rap. And I'm like, okay, the YBK something. I'm like, okay, when he gonna kill some goddamn body? And then you didn't get it. But like it ain't Christian rap because this young man uses curse words. So when I heard him, I was happy. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna get lost because the reading stuck in my mouth. I'm like, okay, is he finna fucking piecemeal me through all these songs? But you could tell, like, it's a various mix of music. And as I said, I listen to every song. All Smiles, definitely my favorite song of yours. I think if you like run with that, like you'll win people over like me. Cause it doesn't make you have to be drill. It doesn't have to make you be mainstream. It's just a nice, good song. That I can put this on in my crib, my headphones, my car. Cause the beat did what it was supposed to do, and the subject matter was what I needed. And the song was over. I'm like, I will put it back on. I wasn't ready for it to go off. So you could tell like you got a lot of potential.
Why would people want to make music for people like you?
Well, you need people like me because I'm a I'm a diehard music lover who will pay songs forward. I will put his song on one of my stories, and then somebody's gonna say, "Well, who is that?" So it's like what I like about younger artists. I'm not Cool G Rap and Biggie Tupac. I actually listen to more today music, but you still have to show me some kind of lyrical talent or I'm gone. Because I'm not going to listen to you mumble or whisper to me. I'm out of there. So I think like that was his song, if y'all heard it, that I think I would vouch for like this song you would like instantly or whatever. So
connect to that and maybe we can hear some snippets of some things. YBK, I don't know why I was going to say YGK. YBK.
Because that's a rapper.
Golden Child. That's a rapper? Oh, okay, I don't know him. But the
you know who YGK is. Okay.
So what is it that makes you not want to fit in?
It's not that I don't want to fit in, and honestly, like I think I kind of fit in. Really, like I just like I just be trying to really. Well, like it's not that I just don't want to fit in. It's just I'm comfortable being myself. Honestly, like I like reading books, and I like. I'm trying to make money like everybody else, honestly. So, I like making music also. So, that's all it is. And honestly, like, I feel like real music, like, I feel like every song should have like a theme, you know what I mean? So, at the very least, like, I try to like make my songs like thematic, you know what I'm saying? Like, tie them together. It's just about like good music for me, so.
Okay.
Have you ever dabbled in trying to produce and make your own beats?
Yeah, I have.
It's hard as hell, man.
It's basically like the hard thing is like picking the right instruments for me.
Yes.
That's like the hardest thing.
Do you play at all? Play any instruments at all?
I don't play, but I'm like familiar with the piano.
Oh,
so,
nice. Okay.
And that's crazy. Like I think in the black community, you will be surprised at how many people secretly wish they could play the piano.
Me,
I 100%. Like my grandmother used to have one in the basement, and I want to learn how to play the wedding theme song. You get that doom doom. They think you're doing some shit, but you can't. But where do you record at?
I go to like different studios, and I got a home studio. I'll probably get it like started in like my home studio.
What you recording on? Fruity Loops?
Yeah, FL Studio.
I already know. What
Yeah.
version you want?
I don't know the version, but it is like the like a older version.
Yeah.
I just haven't updated it yet.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. The one critique I did have, like, you can tell on the mix downs, like, it's the volumes on, like, a lot of your songs that I went to, like, the pitches and the values are different. That's why I want to make sure. So I respect it more if you doing an experience at home as opposed to going to a studio, because I will walk back with you and be like, come here, man, stop playing with me. So, going forward, like, Fruity Loop is a complicated program because even when you think it's so much within that application that once you master it, you would think that you went to a professional studio. So like I recommend you get the latest version. It's worth it to pay because like the uploads are amazing. It has different sounds, different the tricks of the trade. Like, and now that I know that you use it, me and a lot of my friends, we familiar. Like, we'll have no problem telling you, like, oh, make sure you add this to your song, so forth and so on. But when you venture out to different studios and you sit with whoever's recording you, and they know that you positive rap, how does that make them feel? Because I know this city, we know this city, especially in your age bracket, is kind of known for a certain sound of rap. When they see your name and you book a session and you come in and you want to spit something positive, what kind of looks are you getting when you sitting with them?
Some people like it, and some people feel some type of way about it. But like I say, like I really don't care. Like
That's what's up.
I'm just, like people gonna like it. So the people who like it, they can rock with me. Like, and that's all there really is to it, honestly.
I think I appreciate you more, and going through listening to it, I appreciate it. I don't look at you as being different. I look at you as being an individual.
Yeah.
I think there's a major difference, and I think that with music, it gets so overly saturated with one sound that everybody thinks that that's the movement. So the reason that I mentioned drill music in the beginning, one, I literally just learned what that meant. I listened to 90s R&B. I'm gonna just be honest. I respected it more because, again, you being from Chicago, you being from the South Side, you could have literally picked up a mic and did exactly what everybody else was doing. It had 3 million views within 2 weeks because it's already a trend. I think it is more involved and it sounds more like you, especially when I got to going through your blog, your videos and things like that, just how interactive and personal you was with people in your videos. You have made a lane for yourself, and I agree with you. Like, whoever's going to like it is going to like it, and everybody else can step, off.
The fuck off.
Yeah. I caught it, I didn't know, we don't know, is it being fucking?
We're live with Ybkgoldenchild, and you made a statement earlier saying make money doing what you like. So, do you have a 9-to-5, and how do you feel about a 9-to-5 job?
I don't have a 9-to-5. I don't really have a problem with them. But I don't know, I did the math,
Come on and school us.
You are never gonna be able to make enough money to be a millionaire and make a 6-figure income. So as far as 9-to-5 jobs, people who feel like their 9-to-5 job is everything, that's your personal business, but you're not gonna make it. They're never gonna pay you enough to where you can
live next to the CEO.
Yeah, exactly.
CEO.
It's not gonna happen.
Yes.
I did the math. It ain't gonna happen.
I love his honesty.
Yo, this is impressive.
He's amazing.
At his age, just like you say, I envy. Well, I actually appreciate that your generation is so free. And whatever people feel about the internet itself, look at the power of having
that
it.
has, yeah.
But what makes you kind of, bold, the fact that you're into hard copies when you could type in any book in the world and read it. So is it an appreciation to you for actually getting a physical hard copy or paperback?
Yeah, it's definitely an
I can tell
appreciation.
It is. Don't you miss bookstores?
Yeah, I still go to a bookstore.
My favorite one used to be downtown off Adams because I worked downtown for. I think that was Borders. I never forget the day I walked by and it was closed down. I literally could tell. I was like, wait, what? Because I am that same person. I want to physically go in the bookstore. It took me forever to start buying books online because it doesn't feel the same. I don't feel the same reading it or whatever. I want to go sit on the floor in the back of Barnes and Nobles or whatever with the book, and then they you gonna buy that? I'm gonna finish it and then I might buy it. Yeah. But I agree.
It also I don't know, it's I know we always on our phones and stuff, but it's just not that good for your eyes to just be staring at a screen for that long. So really the physical book is just better for you, really, just for your eyesight.
He did the math on that too.
I love it.
Doctor.
I love it.
Entrepreneur. That's very impressive. I'm gonna say it again. To be 24 and having a mindset of declaring that I'm not gonna work a 9-to-5 because I want to make $1 million. You had me and this guy being 24. I'm joking, but I'm serious. We were doing similar things like this, but if we were your generation, I'ma honestly say this will be something else. And I just say I love looking at the future.
Yes.
So it's gonna be even better for whoever come after you.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love that the trail continues to be blazed, and just having a young black man who you got every reason not to think like this being conditioned. Saying that you grew up on 87 houses, you went to Simeon?
I actually went to Brooks.
What is that?
That's on like 111th, and I think that's
King Drive.
Yeah, I think that's King
Okay,
Drive.
I ain't familiar with that.
Yeah.
What was high school like? Like, is it a blended school or was all black?
Yeah, honestly, that was an all-black school.
Okay.
It is like a college prep, so it is
Oh,
like
nice.
a little
Okay.
nicer, you know. Like,
Okay.
Did you do college?
yeah, I did. So
You can tell.
yeah, so
Where?
I went to like a trade school, honestly.
Oh,
So,
nice, good.
Yeah.
What you picked up?
Electrical and like stuff like
Let me
that.
tell you,
He
people
gonna
never
work
be
for-
broke.
You see
Will
what I'm saying?
never
Ever.
be broke.
Are
Ever.
you using that trade?
I have in the past, but like I said, like I did the math and like it just
He's
wasn't-
gonna come
He
back
need
to
a
the
shirt.
math.
Well, you
I
can
did
still.
I did the
I did the
math.
math.
Well, that's your next shirt. I love the shirt
Yeah.
that you had on in the last
I
video.
did the
That's
math.
your
You may have
next
to steal
shirt.
that.
I did the math. I did the math.
Well, I mean, you can start your own electrical. You can
Yeah.
be an independent
No, you
contractor.
You can't, and again, like again, but that just goes back to like not working for somebody else. Really, like again, like they never gonna pay you enough to like get that. If that's what you want, you know, then they're not gonna pay you enough to get that. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I went to school for.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay.
very glad that you reached out. So I have to take advantage of your youth while you're here with some questions.
Mhm.
So, what are your thoughts on being vaccinated? We are still in the middle of a pandemic, and there are people who are vaccinated, like myself, and then there are people who are not vaccinated, who choose not to be vaccinated, who feel like it's a conspiracy or feel like it's, you're not gonna control me, buddy. So what are your thoughts on vaccination?
And preface it when you did the math.
Start everything with that.
I did the math.
I haven't done the math on that. I don't really got no problem with vaccinations. Me personally, I don't know. I just think it's like a little strange how much they pushing it. Like they making people like it's like if you don't get vaccinated, now you got to get tested every week.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like I don't know, one that's overkill, and just the way they pushing it is just weird to me. But
It's very odd, right?
yeah, but.
Yes.
But if you like, I don't know, if you feel like you need to be vaccinated, then, go ahead. But also keep in mind, like, if you vaccinated, maybe, I don't know, stay away from people who, like, not vaccinated, like, at least during that 14-week period, because they are giving you the virus and you are, like, I don't know, contagious for those 2 weeks.
That is true.
So,
Very, very true.
Oh, so you feel like people who are vaccinated, they
Vaccinated.
giving something off.
No.
In
What?
the
So
14
the shot contains the virus.
Oh, okay.
And so technically you are contagious
Yeah.
for the first 14 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so they tell you when you need to stay indoors. So
You're the problem. You're the problem. All over again.
What are your thoughts on being fluid?
What you mean, fluid?
Look, I love it. He's young enough not to go for this bullshit. No, right here. Gender fluid. If he's going toward the LBGTQ, and watch for your career what you say, because I don't give a damn. He's blatantly asking you, what are your thoughts about
It's
identifying with fluidity? And I'm gonna move out the way to see how you handle
I'm gonna be
this.
honest. Like honestly, like I feel like people do have the right to do what they want to do
Facts.
and live their life, but I just don't like me personally. Like I don't know. I just don't. I guess I just feel some type of way just about how aggressive they are sometimes. With people who don't share the same
Views.
views as them.
Lifestyle.
But, I don't have a problem with anybody, but at the same time, I don't think you have to be around certain things if you don't want to be around them. You know what I mean? So, but again, like, I don't really have any problem with anybody or just doing what they want. You know, it really don't got nothing to do with me, honestly.
You
Like,
better tell the
at the
truth
end
and
of the
shame the
day,
devil.
you know, that's the bottom line. You know?
Yes.
Okay. If you follow Unapologetic Podcast on all social media and podcast platforms, recently we have done shows with these topics in mind.
Yes.
And so I want to ask you, did your parents, I'll just say parents, did your parents prepare you for a healthy relationship?
Hell no.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, you thought he didn't
You
curse?
thought it
You thought he didn't curse?
down.
You did the math?
Did you want to expound on that to kind of give some
I respect the hell out of that, Joe.
I mean, honestly, to be completely honest with you,
damn.
like,
Okay.
my parents got divorced when I was like 1 year old. So
Oh,
You say, right.
okay.
yeah. And
So that was the first.
and my brother, like, he a year younger than me. I don't even think he remember our parents being together. So you know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Did your mom get remarried?
Yes, she did actually. Yeah.
Okay. So,
And honestly,
no, okay.
I don't really like my stepdad. Like,
Okay, we're gonna get into this.
like, that's just the honest truth.
I mean, truth is the truth. I'm not mad at it. Okay. Okay.
And now, no, we're not going away.
But I will say, okay, maybe it don't make that much of a difference, but my stepdad was white, so you know, like, you know, so that kind of has like two things. One, like, I was raised around white people. Like, I'm not racist or nothing like that. You know what I mean? And also,
Black people can't be racist.
yeah, exactly. They really can't. But also, like, I don't know. It's just one, yeah, like when I said I had a white stepdad, so I can't be racist, and two, like,
that's an album title. I will listen to that song.
Facts.
yeah.
So how was it like having a white stepdad?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Like, for me, like, we had like a lot of problems like between us. You know what I mean?
How old were you when you came into your life?
I was probably like 13, maybe.
Okay,
Called him as a teen.
Yeah.
Called him as a teen.
Yeah.
And was he like the stereotypical white man, or was he urban or a blend?
He honestly was more stereotypical, but kind of a blend, you know. Honestly.
So he thought he understood you, but
Yeah.
technically really didn't.
No, I know he didn't understand
Oh,
me.
okay.
I don't know if he thought he did. I don't know if he cared, honestly, but you know, like, that's just that.
13 is definitely hard because I'm assuming it was just you, your brother, and your mom.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Man
then
of the
he
house.
came right, and
He was
then he
a man
came
of the
along
house.
at 13, and then on top of that, he's white.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times they don't know how to communicate with you, and so then everything becomes combative. So I can see both sides.
And
100%.
I would just take up for his position, just being a guy coming into a ready-made family.
True.
Is why, like, I try or wouldn't recommend you date women with children. I know it's hard to say, but these are the things, because he could say the same thing about a black man.
Yeah.
You know, when you walk into a family and, like, if you this alpha male guy as opposed to the stereotypical white man, he would be able to say the same things. It's because without him knowing that person's mind and heart, you're still somebody else's child. And nobody ever want to admit that.
This is true.
And so I can only imagine being another race. I like, this is something I can unpack for 30 minutes. And that's the most intriguing thing that I didn't know about you. You've never made a song in regards to this? Because I listened to them all. I don't think I...
No, I haven't. Maybe down the line, but
Look, I'm just trying to put it out there.
So you said, what'd you say, like, would be like a good album type?
When she said, black people can't be racist. But just my having a white stepdad, play on that as a song. White stepdad, my daddy was white. I would go into that song like, what the hell is this going to be about?
Oh, man.
And just like, it could be, you can make jokes about it or serious, but that is something in your artistry that if you want to connect intimately,
with people.
I listen to every song you made.
Yeah.
If I would have knew that about you, I would have just been intrigued that you walk in the room like, okay, explain to me how this works.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, it's important. Like, the fact that you this honest and able to talk about it, that song gotta be made in the coming future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, you could base an album off that. And
Are they still married?
No, they not married. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Go crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Well, I do have another question about it. How were you able to get into the white world? You know, were you
Through him.
through him? You know, his family, and you know, see things from a different perspective.
Nah. Honestly, like, actually, I don't know 100%, but I mean, like, honestly, like, again, like, you can date who you want,
Mm-hmm.
but like a lot of times, like with those interracial relationships, like on the white side, that's not like for a lot of people I know, that's not like entirely accepted by like their entire family. So it's like that's like one of the downsides to that. And unfortunately, like the rest of his family, they just wasn't on board except for like his kids, which is because they his father, of course. But, like, I don't know. So
How old were the kids?
they was grown. Like they was like probably like 30 or something like that.
Oh, so they were progressive. Because
Oh,
like I said,
okay. Yeah.
if they were in your age bracket,
Yeah.
like the only thing that people don't want to face is like the world is changing because my son went to a mixed school and like they don't even really focus on color. It amazes
I went to a
me.
mixed school.
Yeah.
But
went to a mixed school.
in our time frame.
True. Yes.
This new age, they so progressive
Mm-hmm.
that like they like, well, I've been fucking with you black, and we felt like our white friends felt like that way.
True.
But truthfully, I don't know when they went home. They
If
felt
it was,
that
yeah,
way.
it was
So
the same way.
it's just a new, different age, and like that's when I say that's another song. You're writing a fucking album as you speak because that's something that I don't think anybody can relate to that I can even
Facts.
think of
Yeah.
off the top of my head. It's a real interesting part of you. A book, a song, whatever. You have something you sitting on. Don't let that diminish. It's very intriguing.
Okay.
Yeah, I completely agree with that,
Yeah.
Huli. So not preparing you for a healthy relationship, how do you move about with relationships now, or do you even care about having one?
He does have a song called "Brand New Girl," so we gonna see how.
Give us a
you
little
answer
snippet
this.
of that, Huli.
And you can go
But
ahead and
talk about it while he pulls it up. What do you feel about? How do you feel about relationships now?
Marriage and things like that.
Honestly, like I don't really care about relationships, but like I'm a relationship person. Like I'm in a relationship, but it just don't like I don't like dwell on like if we were to break up, like I just honestly I just keep getting to the money. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to
You
you.
can,
So
You can.
but like I do like value relationships, and I've read some good books on relationships as well that actually like. Cause like my first relationship I got in, it ended badly. So I was like, okay, let me like figure out how I could like make this better. So then I read like 2 books. I read one book called Men Are From Mars.
And Women Are From Venus.
Look at
Yes.
how old we are.
That was in your book club too, right?
You said what?
Was that in your book club? You talked about it on your page, I think.
We haven't read that one yet, but that's one we're gonna be getting to.
Slide that one in. Yes. That's a throwback. Yeah. Mhm.
And I also read The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene.
Yes, that's on my
That's your
bookshelf.
best friend. Look at this, man. We're just here. And we gonna ask some other. You start talking about literature.
Oh
we're
my
not
God.
even
Yes.
Nice.
Read.
well read.
Yes.
So marriage is not on your radar?
I think companionship is more on my radar.
Come on.
Like,
Look at this shit.
but like honestly, like I done seen like marriage, like I don't know, go wrong, and it's like I don't know. I feel like, do you really need somebody else's validation, like to validate your relationship? Do you really need that?
As you
You
talk,
can still have a celebration and everything, really, like if you really wanted to, but do you really need a piece of paper that's validating your whole relationship? Do you really need it?
No.
And then like, let's say like on an off chance, like that it does go wrong. You know, just an off chance. Like it don't mean that it is, but are you gonna want that piece of paper there? Like, so I don't know. That's just
What about the God aspect of marriage?
you talking to a married man.
I don't know. What do guys say about marriage?
And what?
What does your God What does your God say about marriage?
I mean,
Ybkgoldenchild.
but honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like, okay, he probably say like you should be married, but what is marriage? It's like like I said, like, do you need is marriage really validated by that sheet of paper, or is it validated by how you treat your significant other? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
that's the bottom line. Like, I mean, that's just to me. Like,
I agree. Look, young
What you gonna
man.
say?
Nothing you said was wrong.
On the real.
Okay, 100% companionship and stuff matters. I think that it is beautiful. I think we miss the most important part of what you said. You said my first relationship ended badly.
Yeah.
So I took the time to
Definitely.
figure out what I could do better.
definitely.
Progression, 100%.
And for your age to even like talk like that. 'Cause
Exactly.
You look, Uncle Whitesides will tell you to go crazy. Once they hurt you, you got the big. I'm a hurt black man.
Yeah.
Ain't no right. But for you to, like you say, seriously, like to go read a book about that, like that was never the first time. Like this bitch hurt me. I'm gonna go crazy. But yeah, no, like that's interesting.
I think it is kind of weird because, like, I don't know, like my relationships with books is kind of like a spiritual one almost. Like
You can say
sometimes God be just like leaving books like in the right place for me to be found. Like that, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. The way I read that one, like again, like my mom actually stays like out of town. She don't stay here, so she came to visit me one day and she was like, "Hey, you want to go to?" When we were younger, she used to take us to the Salvation Army up north.
Oh, okay.
So like, I don't know, I feel like childhood places are like magical places, you know, to you. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a childhood place, it's got like a magical, you know, connection to you or something.
I forget what you said.
So and keep in mind, she asked me early in the morning. I wanted to say no, but I'm like,
That's mine.
my second mind kicked in.
Yeah.
The right thing to do is to say yes. So I'm like,
Correct.
all right, yeah, let's go. So we go, and literally that book is sitting like, and this is while I was going through like, or the end of like that first relationship, I saw that book, and it was like on the shelf alone with a lot of books like on the side of it, just spaced out, just that one book. I said, yeah,
I'm
like,
supposed to be
okay.
reading this.
Yeah, like it was obvious. So, yeah.
Did your mom introduce you to reading?
Not like heavily. Like,
Oh, okay.
Like she read with me like as a kid, she did. But like that was like when I was like a toddler, like all through like high school and like even like elementary, middle school, maybe like a little bit in elementary. But I know for sure like high school, like nah. And I really do feel like high school is like the most important time for kids to be like read things about what they want to do in the future. And I'm not talking about like Shakespeare. Like if you ask me, they shouldn't even make you read nothing. Like they should make you read like what's interesting to you, you know, like that's just my 2 cents.
And then on top of that, Shakespeare stole his shit.
Yeah.
A black woman wrote that.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it educated me because I love Shakespeare.
They will never admit it, and of course, it's buried in books. But
definitely.
if you go back and read whatever, his plays and what he wrote was actually from a black
I can
woman.
believe it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking hurt.
Yeah.
How important is sex to you, Ybkgoldenchild?
I mean, to be honest, like I'm not gonna say like it's very important.
Oh, he's
you
a
know,
cancer, man.
but it's important. Like you know, like who doesn't like to have it? You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you know, like it's
It
not
doesn't
like,
rule you.
No, definitely don't rule me. Like, that's
There's
just
a
me.
difference. Some men can't function.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Well, now, I'm a white side. You 24 one time. Now I'm gonna tell you. And even this nonsense bachelor over here, you're gonna get to a point and look back and be like, damn, at 24, I could just run through Chicago.
Okay, like my thing is like, okay, I wouldn't say I'm running through because like I don't know, I honestly might get a number or something. Like I'm still like active, but I'm just not like super like, you know, thirsty, I guess
Come
you
on.
could say, you know.
And you know, see, the word thirsty and insecure is always implicated.
Oh, my
When we
God.
just say, if it ain't, I think people's views should be this. Y'all always throw those buzzwords
Well,
in.
I was just getting to a point.
Yeah, that's cute. But I'm going to tell you this. You only 24 one time. But no, in all honesty, like, if you had that type of mindset, you're going to get this million that I see you did the math on and that you really want. Because, like, right, if you get caught up chasing that wonderful feeling, by the way, let's not play it down. it will consume you. So you doing it the right way. If I'm rooting for you, I gotta tell you some shit that I don't believe in and say, yeah, don't. It's like a drug. Don't chase that shit if you ain't ready to let it become your habit.
And I'll definitely agree. And I think, with the relationship stuff and stuff like that, I've heard from plenty of men that no man is ready to be married until they're at least 31.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So you will have a couple millions by then.
I know a lot of men definitely don't I don't know, a lot of men don't become financially stable until later in life, I think.
No, you spot on with that.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's because, for us, we can only speak for black men. We already behind the 8 ball. I love that in the opening segment when you talk about rich dad, poor dad, you didn't run with the woe is me, we gotta stay down. But in all honesty, since you do read a lot, you can see financially the system is already set up for us to be chasing.
Right.
So we look at that age as damn, but it's the way it's set up. If you conquer it without some kind of outstanding talent or some kind of fall into a type situation. So yeah, and I think our women, which I will if I had to, they take that into consideration. The real ones do. They know he ain't finna be 24 with fucking condos downtown and can take care of a whole family. So it'll work out in your favor, especially if you got that mindset. I know he gonna second it because he devalues sex for some reason, and I want to understand. Yeah, I want to understand because I know he got some good advice. Me and him differ on the whole sex thing.
Well, Ybkgoldenchild, have you ever been flued out? Has a woman ever flued you out, or have you flued a woman out of town or flued her in?
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never flown a woman out or anything. But if I'm out of town, I don't have a problem with connecting with people. I got friends in Atlanta, all type of stuff. Really, I done been places, but I'm just not flying nobody out. You know what I'm saying?
Have somebody flown you or to a place before?
Nobody ever flown me anywhere, but I've had girls pay for trips that we'll go on together.
That's good.
But nobody's flown me out to stay at their house and be with I don't know if I'd be comfortable.
Well, if they
doing
pay
that,
for the
honestly.
trip, shit, you want.
That's the closest you're gonna get to getting thrown out. That's it.
Okay.
So when they ask you, I'm yeah. That's it. I said, she paid for a vacation y'all went on, 24, 34. That's getting flown out.
Okay.
That's not as much as they gonna do for you.
Okay.
What are some of the places you
I was
traveled?
gonna ask them that.
Mainly just all places in the United States, but mainly Atlanta and Miami. Those the 2 places I've taken other trips, but those are the 2 places that I've gone for music conferences and shows and stuff like that.
And what about vacation? What you can name vacation spots too.
Vacations, I've been to there also, and just Colorado and just different places like that.
Shout out to the mountains.
Yeah.
Oh.
You've been to LA? Have you been to LA yet?
No, I haven't been to LA yet.
Yeah, definitely gotta get to LA.
It's a fan favorite.
You perform live. Tell us about your live performances and your stage setup and how does it make you feel and all of that good stuff.
I perform live and I don't know, it's usually just me on stage, but I am trying to connect with more people to incorporate dances and stuff because I like dancing too and stuff like that. And I like performing live. It's overall a good experience. I'm trying to I really am trying to do things to connect with the audience more. That's something that's important to me. But yeah, I'll be performing here in Chicago, Miami, and Atlanta a lot. Those
showcases, stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you are you networking when you touch down in these other cities, trying to find other young rappers on the come up, maybe an established artist, or like you say, you just here to take in information? Are you down there trying to make a name for yourself? Work with any other artists?
Right now I'm just trying to network, but I am building my network, and I am gonna have some collaborations in my future songs, because I am like making like a lot of connections and stuff like that.
Nice.
So, and I asked you that for leaving out of town, but here, like,
Oh yeah.
have you started that? Because like I'm always wondering with how the spotlight is on us, like whether you want it, accept it or not. Chicago has the spotlight of the rap world. Like, who in particular, you know, north, south, west, would you be interested in working with? That's like an artist from Chicago. I know you say you're a fan of Dirk. That'll be the easiest answer to say. But outside of him, is it anybody like you targeted? Like, I like how he get down. I would like to do some music with him.
Yeah, my homie YTM, Young Texas.
That's good.
I like you know his music a lot. And he actually one of the people who I plan on working with in the future.
Nice.
That's what's up. Got a name.
Okay. Well, Ybkgoldenchild, give us where we can reach you on social media and where we can access your music.
Okay. Yeah. All my music, well, on Apple Music and Spotify,
Right here.
Ybkgoldenchild, and on all social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Ybkgoldenchild. Like I said, you click the link in my bio and I'll give you a free bookmark. So
And his bookmarks are great.
hope to hear from you guys soon.
Yes, his bookmarks are great. Favorite book?
My favorite book is probably like that Rich Dad Poor Dad, like I said. Also like the autobiography of Malcolm X, and two more. I'm gonna say like The Secret Destiny of America by Manly P. Hall. Manly P. Hall was a Mason, so like,
oh wow,
yeah, he like basically talking about like the secret destiny of America. And honestly, the secret is that we are destined to be the leaders of the free world and like inspire other countries to be like as free as we are. But the thing is, like, people like abuse freedom and basically use it for like personal gains, like especially like the people in power. But if they didn't do that, and we really weren't like, you know, it's selfish, like we would go down in history as one of the great civilizations, honestly. So it's really up to us as individuals to do our part and just try to be like, you know, good, honestly. Oh yeah, and the last one, especially if you a artist, read Music Business for Dummies. Like that's one that every artist should read, and that's the one that made me realize that being an artist is a viable career path.
My last question to you, and it should have kind of been in the front of every other question I asked. Like, growing up in Chicago, you know, we had our time. How do you see our city? Like, you grew up on the south side, of course, like, you know, the spotlight is out south. But like, what is your overall Chicago experience if you were to explain it to somebody at the time?
Honestly, I would tell them like, first of all, like, yeah, it's like a little crazy, but a lot of the people are like misguided because like people look up to money, and unfortunately most of the people with the money just not really like that positive. So I mean, part of that is on us. Like, we got to do a better job at picking leaders. But you know, like, so like some people are misguided, so you might like run into like, you know, sticky situations and stuff like that. But for the most part, like, if you like be aware of your surroundings, you'll be safe. That's really for like the south side. For the north side, like, if you like, I mean, it's safe, but
don't get it confused.
It's safe, but it's like, you know, like some people here and there, because it is like mostly like white people and stuff like that, you might deal with like a little bit of racism and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know, it's best if you like up north, like, okay, if you with your friends or whatever, like, that's fine. But just understand, like, you know, same thing, be aware of your surroundings and don't really expect, you know, like it was Thanksgiving Day and my car broke down up north, and we was asking for help, and everybody was looking at us like we was crazy.
Yes.
I bet.
You know, it's happened. So
what about out west?
Out west,
you don't go out west.
Nah, I be out
I
west
can tell you
sometimes.
touch everywhere.
It's I don't know, it's kind of the same as the south side for the most part, but like, again, just be aware of your surroundings. And honestly, like, I feel like once you hit like Harlem, like again, it's actually not that bad over there. It's actually like diverse, and even though it's like white people, like I haven't experienced no racism over there. It's just that north side, because that's like the money side and stuff. So you might experience some stuff over there, you know. But that's about it.
Yeah, cut that for me. I want your favorite song. Give us an acapella snippet of it. Ybkgoldenchild.
Like my song?
Yes.
What's your favorite song?
Your favorite song.
So what is favorite song?
But that's why I said give us your favorite song, an acapella snippet. Ybkgoldenchild.
Stop the petty games. I put you on top of everything. Probably should've went and copped in the weather rain. Baby, can we just stop the petty games? I put you on top of everything. Baby, can we just stop the petty games? Probably should've went and copped the wedding ring. I put you on top of everything. I put you on top, that will never stop. I don't care what they say. Don't talk to no cops, can't trust no ops. Yeah, I know what I'm not, and I know what I am. I will never stop you. First I had a mop, now I'm doing the mop. I was on the rocks, now I'm on the top. My boy passed me the shot, and I got it. My boy passed me the rock, and I gotta take a shot, cause I know what I got. Yeah, I got me a Glock. I don't care what they say. I just gotta stay paid. Gotta get to the money. I just gotta find me a way. I don't care what they say. They don't know my pain. We are not the same. I'm insane. I'm amazing. I don't care about the games they be playing. I'm a king. I don't gotta have patience. All I gotta do is keep on creating. This is not for your amazement. That's for real. I'm not playing with them. I don't have me no chill.
Ybkgoldenchild in the building
Love that.
on all music platforms. We can find you Ybkgoldenchild on all social media platforms. Ybkgoldenchild. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
I learned a lot.
Yes,
And thank you for answering my questions. I have teenagers, so I have to stay current and stay relevant and know what's going on, and see how young people think. And you definitely answered the questions and were unapologetic.
We love it, yeah. If you also, this man has amazing content on YouTube. He walks up on people at the beach, at Millennium Park, and Yoke. I love Yoke, just FYI. And talks to them about books and reading and their favorites and things like that. He is not playing when he said that reading is his thing. It is everywhere. His book club is amazing. I seen y'all live. He's not lying. They were talking about the book, playing games, discussing, conversing. So shout out the book club again.
The Social Book Club, again, if you're interested, follow me on my Instagram at Ybkgoldenchild. Click the link in my bio and sign up for our upcoming book club meeting. I hope to see you guys there.
Yes.
And you are looking live at his personal book, Hustle, How to Grind in the Music World Like You Are From the Streets. YBGK. Why I want to put them?
Yeah, you what is this?
Ybkgoldenchild in the building, young black king, and that you definitely are. Thank you so much for being here. Hooli, you were great and awesome. Thank you so much. Kim, the actual and factual. Safe travels back to Carbondale. Unapologetic on all podcast platforms. This show will be up tonight. And Unapologetic on all social media platforms.
See y'all next week.
Thank you.
Yo.
Thank you, sir. You were great.
You were amazing.
I learned a lot tonight.
Now, your camera off now. Do you need to call your mama?
Already.
Look now.
You ain't like his ass.
Now I love the honesty now, but
that's why he's Sagittarius.